It's a bangle, and it is stunning. And it's very nicely represented.
Or whether it be going into Serbia and really fulfilling the dream.
My blessing goes with this charity, so anything I can do to help. It was a last-minute thing, but I thought, you know, anything I can do to help the foundation is fantastic. And I've been so busy this week. In fact, I should be home in bed. I will be after this, though.
All right, so pretty well. It's a damn cool guitar. But we do have 40,000 right here. Why not? We'll take... Sold. Thank you very much, Novak.
Marvelous.
And now, lucky for me, a friend, a special friend, Novak Djokovic.
It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? You could be so many people.
But what's more exciting is this night and this evening, and having this beautiful fundraiser gala dinner, and having this many people participating and supporting our event. And now I'm standing in front of you and trying to raise the awareness about many kids who haven't been that fortunate in life to have right people to support them. So the whole reason for Novak Djokovic Foundation is to make sure that kids in Serbia who don't have that necessary support from the family or any kind of similar structure actually have that right resources, and that's the goal of our and mission of our foundation, to allow them to grow up in a stimulative environments, to grow up healthy, to learn about sharing, caring about the world, caring about the society, all the right values in life.
Well, I'm sure you must have seen the Manchester United Football Club jersey in that particular video. Well, it's Novak Djokovic's effort to give back to society after experiencing so much success. But this wasn't exactly a tennis event. It was more like a gala event, and it attracted lots and lots of superstars, models, actors, and other sportsmen. Check it out. The list reads like who is who. Naomi Campbell, the model, the musician Ronnie Wood, presenting his own guitar. Branislav Ivanovic also donated a Chelsea Football Club t-shirt, and other models, Carolyn Winberg and Erin O'Connor, also graced that event. We'll be talking about Djokovic's exploits on the tennis court, but then what was remarkable, the fact that his fellow Serbian compatriot Branislav Ivanovic, a footballer, actually being part of that event. Well, unfortunately, Ivanovic will not be among the list of players who will be honored by UEFA this term. The question is, who will be replacing Andre Iniesta as the UEFA Footballer of the Year? Well, that's what we'll be looking at now, gentlemen. Among European-born footballers, who has been the most outstanding? Well, not just European-born, those of them prosecuting their campaigns, their football career in Europe. And one name pops out very easily, a certain Argentine kid called Lionel Messi.
Surely, one inaugural edition of this award, it's for players who play in Europe, play for a top club in Europe, and playing that in their major competitions. In one inaugural edition, Andres Iniesta, last year's champion. So they've done a short list this year, all the top performers. But it's interesting to know that you have 4 players from the Bayern Munich squad that just won the Champions League. You have Gareth Bale in the list as well, and a whole lot of, I mean, no surprises. These two guys, Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, still find their way into the list. And you have those 4 guys that I talked about: Schweinsteiger, Thomas Muller, Ribery, and I mean, it's real. The players that should be on that list are Robin van Persie of Manchester United as well happen to be on the list.
Of course, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic from
France,
Paris
the only player
Saint-Germain,
from France.
Robert Lewandowski from Borussia Dortmund, Arjen Robben. You mentioned the fact that there were 4 Bayern Munich players: Bastian Schweinsteiger, Arjen Robben, Frank Ribéry, and Thomas Müller. Well, that's the whole list of the UEFA player nominees. Well, we did establish the fact that Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo top the UEFA players nominees, but Gareth Bale, Tottenham Hotspur, Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid, Lionel Messi, Barcelona, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, PSG, Robert Lewandowski, Borussia Dortmund. So we have 5 or 6 players from the German league. Well, not forgetting the fact that 4 of them from the European champions, Bayern Munich. Is that surprising?
It's not surprising. When you have 4 from treble winners, 6 from the German Bundesliga. Remember that Dortmund and Bayern Munich were the finalists in the last edition of the UEFA Champions League. And of course, you have to pick pockets of those who got to the semi-finals. Lionel Messi got to the semi-final with Barcelona, Cristiano Ronaldo with Real Madrid. For a player like Gareth Bale, maybe they are looking at his performance in the English Premier League and the Europa League, where they got to the quarter-final of the Europa League. So you just for a player like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, they got to the quarter-final of the UEFA Champions League, but they won the French League. I think he was one of the stars of that the French championnat last season. So, but where the awards? Because I think it's a jury of journalists and some high-profile personalities that'll pick the winners for.
Well,
for
I'm wondering
edition.
where certain Robin van Persie, who singularly accounted for Manchester United picking the English Premier League diadem this time around. I wonder why he is so conspicuously absent.
No, it's still part of this.
I'm talking about the top 10 this time.
The top 10, yeah, it's the number 10 on that list.
Yeah,
so,
okay, we have 9 players on this list. Unfortunately,
yes, it's the number 10 on that list. It's the number 10
kind of happened to have met him. So
I think it was
mentally. Let's put Robin van Persie on that list. That's player number 10. All right. Well, that, as far as some Manchester United fans are concerned, will be a satisfactory explanation. So hold us responsible for not including his name.
No player from Chelsea, the Europa League winners.
Well,
that would have been at least a fair addition.
Is that a plus or a minus? Maybe they play as a team. Nobody is more important than the other. Or maybe the whole of the Chelsea team will be our number 11.
Maybe Eden Hazard stands a little bit ahead of the other players, but nobody really, no outstanding player, in my own opinion anyway, in that team. Probably explains why none of them has been included.
Well, rather unfortunate here, but let's not forget the fact that one of them did go all out to support his fellow Serbian Novak Djokovic, the legendary tennis player. Of course, he has assumed legendary proportions now, but Branislav Ivanovic was part of the Djokovic Foundation launch, and well, now, at that particular event, Novak Djokovic said he was a loser, admitted that he was a loser, but then this particular loser has received so much love and so much support from across the entertainment world, across the sports world, and so he did lose at Wimbledon this time around. How many people will be surprised that that happened?
I'm not surprised. When you look at the way a player like Murray, since winning the US Open for the first time, the first Grand Slam, he's gone
a lot more hungry for more honors.
Yeah, and of course he's playing before the British fans, and you expect that kind of motivation, the cheers from the fans, the urging on, winning the first set, second set. The way he won the second set, I felt this guy. There's nothing Novak can do about it. There's nothing he could do about this thing. There's no comeback, because Novak has this penchant of coming from behind. The semi-final game against the Argentine Juan Martin Del Potro, we saw how it took stretch of 4 hours, 44 minutes.
That was actually a very long game. Yeah, the longest semi-final in Wimbledon history.
But the consolation for Novak is that he remains world number 1. It will take a lot. A lot of people have saying things about how Andy Murray has improved, but he has to wait for a long time. He would have to probably win the next Grand Slam of the year, hope that his peers do not do well for him. I mean, close to 3,000 points in the ATP ranking between him and Novak Djokovic. So, I mean, winning the Grand Slam counts for a lot, but it wasn't enough for him to upstage Novak